tents are saying that our bridges are crumbling, that people are leaving our cities. But as I look out from the windows of the Grand Palace, I know these are lies. Sarkonis is a land of riches. Yes, some people are poor because they're lazy. It's true that across our capital city, there are abandoned buildings. Blood flies. There have always been blood flies. There always will be. It's the way of the world. Things rot. They fall apart. You squeeze out everything to nothing.
Better have a look.
You can put that on my tombstone.
Y'all have a look around.
Hello? Anybody? Don't make me...
What? Into the...
Huh? What?
You up for a beer later?
I'll tell you a story about Kirin Jindosh, the Duke's grand inventor. Once he was commissioned to make a toy for a 6-year Tivian noble girl. Jindosh worked for 3 months and built a machine composed of wood, brass, and the bones of several cats. It ran on a few drops of whale oil a day. The little girl was told she would have a special treat, and she was perfectly delighted until the moment it was activated. She lives at an asylum up at Dabakfa now, and will until the end of her days.
Huh? But there was... Hey, where do you think you're going?
What? Somebody's not feeling well.
I know you're here somewhere.
Huh? What?
Welcome. You look like someone with refined tastes. Greetings. I serve with discretion. I don't know you.
I'm new to Karnaka. I need a tool that can rewire a wall of light, the kind the Grand Guard uses, and I'd prefer not to explain myself.
I can help you out, but not right now. Don't even linger here. I'm supposed to get a visit from Paolo, someone you don't want to meet. You should go. We can do business another time. Like I said, Paolo is coming by. I think he's here. Hide yourself.
They all rot in the void, calling me scum.
I need 8 new cutters, short blades, good stuff. Holy steel.
I know what you mean.
Do you? Because last time you gave me some backwater foundry garbage that wouldn't hold an edge and snapped against Grand Guard armor.
I got taken on that deal too. But I'll make it up to you, Paolo. Lop off maybe 10%?
30. Because I like you. By next week.
That's fair. I made a bad faith trade and I regret it. You'll have the cutters, I promise.
Good, good. These are strange times. Overseers in the Dust District, the Witch Empress, and these clockwork soldiers protecting the aristocracy. All bad for business. But if I can... different city a year from now.
You know, I sleep in the shop mostly. The city's on I'm begging you, hide until Paolo's gone. He'll hurt you.
Oh, something really stinks around here. And this time it ain't me.
If you're not with the guard, I'm happy to serve. Let's see. I have some upgrade plans for your gear. Things were so much better just a decade ago. A deal well made. I hope you'll think of me again.
Empress or not, she's gonna bleed all the same. I hope that masked thug isn't around anymore.
cover
When the
your
Grand
face.
Guard go into the place and see it packed solid with blood flies, they burn the building to the ground. And the ones
You
on
there!
the side.
I need your
They
help.
Smoke flash it. Either way, the jewels will be ruined. We're not getting our money.
Hey, you!
Come here.
You've been living a
This one's carrying coin.
pay for her death. Aim with no
Over here.
front
Let's see what you got.
Oh,
Revenge!
she won't go
Anyone.
anywhere. Ah!
Think you want tough? I'll kill you for that! That's not right! Guards! Someone! Help me! Someone! Anyone!
What happened here? Come in, my friend. Always a delight to see you. A pleasure to do business. Keep to the shadows. That's my advice.
What is this monstrosity?
I can see Jindosh's mansion from here.
Best thing that ever happened to this city. Give me a handful of the clockworks and I'll clean up the dust district.
I don't know. Maybe the tall boys were better from the time of the rat plague. They made people stand up straight.
That's changed. If the Duke has his way, we'll have an army of the clockwork soldiers by this time next year.
QRS, UNV, double V, X, Y, Z, Z. Now I got my A's and Z's. Tell me what you think of me.
I'm bored. One night in the body house. One night.
Someone's shooting at us!
Covered in shankers. Hello? Anybody? Don't make me search the whole place. I don't have time for that. I'll have a look around. Nerves shot.
The mansion has a strange beauty to it, but all such places must eventually come to ruin. Jindosh, it's time to pay for what you've done, and maybe I can find Sokolov. Who would build something like this? And why?
Someone's activated one of the mechanisms in my house.
Jindosh.
Welcome, visitor. My home is always open. It's one of my great curiosities, seeing how the common mind navigates these shifting rooms. I'm Karen Jindosh, but you must know that. I invite you to continue, stranger. Just come up the stairs. Meet with me face to face in the upper hall. There you are. Magnificent. Now that Until then. Clockwork soldiers, there's an interloper in my home.
End of fleet phase. The machine should enter active state now.
Ah, the space behind the walls.
Stand clear! I'm bringing up the arc pylon!
I know where you are. You consider the Grand Guard personnel protecting me to be quarry, but you've yet to best one of my clockwork soldiers. I anticipate your intent. Be careful. This was devised to test the limits of the clockwork soldiers. Quite dangerous.
What cruelty is this?
If you're really looking for Sokolov, that'll...
There's another choice here. Assuming Jindosh's electroshock machine works. Not sure I'd call it mercy.
The will demonstrate adaptive assessment chamber reconfiguring. Standing by. Configuration to be. Adapting to layout. Know that your last moments, the last vision you behold, is a work of scintillating industry. The very pinnacle of invention. There is another test for the clockwork soldiers. Each will be the better in the end. Oh, good show. You've overcome one of my clockwork soldiers from the sound of it. Surprising, given your coddled upbringing.
Sokolov.
So, you've taken Sokolov. Now what?
Safest to take Sokolov back to the carriage before confronting Jindosh.
Astonishing. You freed Anton Sokolov.
Pretty sure I saw someone.
Breathtaking. According to the scales beneath the floor and my acoustic sensors, quite quickly.
Don't use running!
Who's there? Huh? What?
Sequence of timing.
I don't want to
The
die.
pleasure of things set into motion, from the bright red birth of the cosmos to your last shuddering breath. As the walls and floors move, can you feel the fluidity of the gears and rollers? The precision of the belts? The machine has detected something. Like this. Triggering an extra machine.
Okay. At least Anton is safe. Now, for Jindosh.
Safe and sound. And yet here you are again, back from the profile. Enemy at profile. The machine has entered combat. Playback protocol. Triggering electrostatic discharge. Entering combat state. Switching to alternative tactical mode. Enemy attack. Playback for combat. Cool down. Head detached. Amplified. The machine is now relying on audio stimulus. Error detection. Okay. Enemy encountered. Successful. Entering combat state. Quarry lost. Combat protocol switch. Enemy evasion. Quarry lost. The machine is still searching. Search playback. This indicates the search protocol is underway. The machine is overheating. She's unloaded. Sounds as if you're hurt. No royal protector around this time, dear Emily.
We're moving at last, but where is Jindosh?
When I think about it, your presence implies a great deal. It's very impressive that you survived Delilah and made it down here to Karnataka all without the aid of your infamous father. It's cold, mirthless outside the walls, isn't it?
It explains the delay at least.
Are you
There is
there?
a break-in. I hope the clockworks deal with it quickly. I'm tired of waiting for Jindo.
So you powered down my arc pylon. How resourceful.
I would have left by now, stormed out. But I must have a pair of those clockwork soldiers.
I've made so many things in this house, not least among them. But I suppose it's my clockwork soldiers I'll be remembered for.
What? I need assistance!
Someone there.
Bystanders. What a tenacious monster you are. We'll enjoy dissecting your brain and discovering the poison. You're quite close now. I can't remember any the detection rig unduly. Idling. Commence lens refocus. The machine is experiencing uncertainty. Cornwall is proud of its navy. Soon you'll see what an army of clockworks can accomplish. Okay, the machine has detected something. Playback for detection registered. I've had fabled burglars, fortune hunters, and professional killers come through my door, only to expire begging for mercy, crying out for release after only a few hours.
Oh, that's hot.
It seems you found my bedroom, though I confess sleep usually eludes me. My mind won't stop turning. One of the finest views in all Karnaca.
Ramsey and the Crown Killer were just the start. I need to break down Delilah's remaining allies. Jindosh, the Duke, all of them.
That's it. Closer and closer. I'm waiting. At last, Imperial Majesty, you found me.
You realize you're only King Jindosh. Goodbye, Grand Inventor.
Unambiguous enemy. Enemy at back. Playback indicates a young woman. Playback indicates lost enemy. General detection. Entering combat state.
things off.
I hope you kissed your kids goodbye this morning.
You did it. How is he?
Let's go then. The void, but somehow different this time. Am I dreaming? If not, how is Delilah doing this?
I told you, when you're older, perhaps next year.
You said that last year. Jessamine is younger than me, and she's a court every day.
Jessamine is, well, it's complicated. We'll understand someday.
What did I do? I'll be good. I swear.
Next year, I promise.
During the... I didn't break it.
Would you like to tell me who did?
We were just playing.
Young lady Jessamine, what is your account?
It was her. Delilah's line. She broke it.
Mother and I saw the nastiest parts.
My mother's sick. She needs help.
Your mother kicked off while you were out begging. She's another bag of bones now, girl.
What? No!
Her sentence is served and she'll be tossed out with the others. You can't stay here anymore.
It's hard to know whether my dear old aunt is telling the truth or not. When I saw what they'd done to Anton Sokolov, I wanted to hurt everyone who'd helped Delilah and the Duke of Serkonos pull off their coup. Sokolov is the man who made whale oil into a weapon, who turned back the plague, and now he's barely able to speak. The hands that painted the most powerful men and women of our time shake too badly to hold a spoon. When he does talk, he's going to give me a name. The next step along the way to Duke Luca Abel, then Delilah herself. A name. That's all I need.
I'm with you, even in the void. If only I could do more.
Mother? That wasn't a dream, was it?
Am I to blame for Delilah's bitterness?
All this is her doing, and she'll die for it.
Our decisions have weight. I feel my time drawing to an end soon.
Anton, you've had 3 days to rest.
This city is a place of riches, but not all get a seat at the banquet table.
We'll take the skiff. I don't want to bring the dreadful whale any closer than we have to. There is a small dock in Syria Gardens, close to the conservatory. That's as far as I can take you. Ready to go?
Yes, let's go.
There.
Takes. We'll be picking up balusters and spindles made of Zirconian umber wood.
What in the void?
Wait.
It looks
Are you waiting for
familiar somehow. What was I supposed to be doing?
Go. Oh. You've been warned.
Things I've done to the fools who refuse to give
right,
another fish in the trap!
Oh shit!
You shouldn't have wandered outside.
Where'd that body go? Wait. Time to die, little.
Fight it, fix this!
Brianna,
conservatory. For a while, I believed Ashworth had some connection to the occult in Karnaca. Something is happening that I don't understand. The overseers are the forward face of the Abbey, but equally important are our sisters from the Oracular Order. To be direct, I suspect something is wrong within their sect. Subtle changes to the types of proclamations they've been making.
Hard to get a good lung
Small, but troubling deviations from tradition.
What the? Hey, you!
Along those lines
Shit!
will get me a case of heroin.
What are you waiting for?
I've got just the thing for you.
I'll be wiping off your blood later.
So Vice over.
You aren't going.
Hold still!
You're scaring me!
I'll kill you for that! I'll tear you to pieces! I'm not impressed!
Wanna fight? Come to me then.
Huh? Hey, wall of light's not working.
Listen to Mom and become a hairdresser.
I'm sure it's fine.
Something like that. Better have a look. I imagine that? No, I'm sure.
Brothers and sisters of my blood, and all the little people who make this great song tremble along. This is the Duke. You must all know my voice by now. A new empress sits on the throne in Dunlop. Rightful ruler, Delilah Call. Reign forever. There are some traitors who question her claim to the throne. Morally, Tivia, treasonous.
Wonder who that was.
Skulking in the cold, gloomy north. If they want war, we'll give it to them, no matter how many of you I have to sacrifice. Draconis will fight for Delilah to the bitter end.
Melinda, you look great. Enrico said to give you his regards.
That donkey-faced cretin can open his wrists for all I care. Did you bring me something? The silver cigarette case, like we agreed?
No, listen, I won't steal anything else. I'm lucky to have room and board at one of the finest places in Karnaca. I can't lose this job.
Oh, really? You like being a servant? Polishing and dusting?
The place smells of lavender and antique furniture, not like the dust district where the soot makes your teeth gray.
Is that any way to talk about the place where we got our start, Beatrix? You're too good for street dust now. We'll see about that!
Damn it. I need to pee.
Look at you.
and the new taxes being levied by the and Zirconian Guard.
Ashworth is somewhere inside the Royal Conservatory.
Number of mine workers. He did it. No complaints. No complaints. Karnaka needed miners, and he produced. Thin air, out of thin air. That's the Zirconian spirit. That's
Who's there? Huh.
Don't get away! Let me demonstrate how I earn my office. I'm not impressed.
It's you and me now!
I need to find out how a sword through the heart wasn't enough to kill our new Empress, Delilah.
Forgive me. No, my dear. It's a loss. But I doubt he had anything more to give us. To whisper into the ears of the oracular sisters.
My influence grows. Last night, I walked through a dream with one of them, and we drank from a fountain in the town where she was born.
Vice Overseer Burns' suspicions were right. If I can sabotage Ashworth's communion device, she'll be powerless.
Thinner, more opaque. It was tiresome to watch. navigating the void through such a device.
Blood and biscuits. I look forward to using it myself once you're ready.
Will you visit soon?
Perhaps. Dunwall Tower is mostly in hand. The High Overseer won't be a problem anymore. And there's the matter of my own project. I grow more excited with each brushstroke. When I come to Karnaca, we'll drink an ocean of good wine and stay tight as a boiled owl.
I look forward to it.
For now, I need your eyes on the Duke. At least until we have the sisters under control. There's no one else I trust. I'll reach out to you again on the morrow. Farewell.
Goodbye, Delilah, my empress. It seems rather rude to die here, whoever you were.
Your bullets become blood flies.
Jindosh, and what power does he hold over Brianna? Are they lovers?
Perhaps, but that wouldn't give him any power over Brianna. Jindosh like that. And better have a look. Natural philosophy.
What? I won't let her escape! Take your space over there! Find anything!
Okay, now I'm jumpy. Seeing things in the shadows.
Constant noise. At least they keep the curious away.
Our mistress likes them where they are, so you'll have to tolerate them.
Or to smash them into a bloody pulp, just to enjoy the silence.
Is this a riddle? We're talking about the Grand Guard, right? Not the lovely bloodflies.
Of course. The bloodflies adore us. We should find more of the newly dead, so they can make new nests.
Then I agree. But dear Brianna wants us to wait until after the communion. Until she's finished with the oracular.
Someone there.
The assassin down.
What?
Her magic was lost.
How do you want to die? I have plenty of ideas! I saw you. No use hiding.
Okay. No one here, apparently. Nothing then.
What's going on?
Huh. You're so dead.
Where will I go next?
Now back here.
What's that smell? Is it the fountain?
Yeah, the water gets nasty sometimes. It flows from the fountain to the conserv...
What's the matter? Saw something? It's not natural.
Someone there? This is it!
Like that.
Gone and somewhere else.
So, let's see. What was it?
So it's done.
Yes, let's go. Take me back to the Dreadful Whale. For several years, Delilah's been here, getting stronger, turning people against me. Why didn't I see it coming? What was I doing during that time? Pretending to listen at court, ruling through an army of bureaucrats, waiting for the next chance to get free of Dunwall Tower. Well, now I'm free. If only I could go back. Aramis Stilton was once an ally of the Duke. The owner of Karnaka's mines. Stilton lived in a fortified bunker at the heart of the Dust District. No one's seen him for years, since around the time Delilah started making her moves. But whether Stilton's alive or dead, his home holds the key to Delilah's immortality.
Wouldn't mind worrying about Megan can take care of herself. Bacon is out in the city. But I'll explain.
I need to know why Delilah can't be killed. Everything we've learned implies that something strange happened at Aramis Stilton's... The Dust District. I've read about the winds coming through the cleft in Shindaray Peak. How the city uses it for windmills and mining operations.
Ready now?
Ready.
I'll get you as close as I can. What's that?
Who was the man I'm after? Aramis Stilton?
An ally to the old Duke. Loyal and smart. Stilton, find Megan once you reach the Dust District. We'll tell you more. I'll wait here with this skiff. Take you back.
Seems odd that none of our squads patrol through the Dust District anymore.
Orders from the Duke. We're losing too many people. Good soldiers blinded by that hallucinogenic powder the Howlers use, then stabbed to death or dragged down by the Abbey's hounds. One young lieutenant got hit by an overseer grenade, and that was it. She was one of the Duke's distant cousins or something.
Tired of cleaning silver dust out of my ears. I've got just...
Something bad is gonna happen. I just know it.
Dust from the mines.
Won't just leave the district. And the house. Hello? I've been doing reconnaissance. Talking to people. The Overseers and the Howlers have divided up the district.
not dust. It's the blood of our enemies.
What do you do when two of your enemies are killing each other?
Stay on your side or you'll be spitting teeth. Far as I know, you might be an spy. Huh?
Hey, you!
What's going on
Come
here?
here!
Cut down. Second he was there, the next he was gone.
And the dots were swarming with rats. I know.
That's a trick I ain't.
It's not like that. Mindy says he's carrying some old lady's hand. Witch. Dead a dog's age ago. Maybe before we were...
Nasty. But it keeps them alive.
This must be Paolo's place. Vera.
In case you're wondering, Paolo's not one of those unhinged cultists who believe I will grant them favors if they leave a big enough offering or play just the right musical notes. He doesn't care a fig for me. But he put up this shrine because he found the hand of an old witch I knew once. And Paolo saw right away that it pays to have an edge. Sometimes Pieces of us linger long after we're gone. The Duke of Serkonos inherited a vibrant city and wasted no time stripping it to the bone. What will he leave behind? And what about you? Who will you leave to pick up the pieces here in the Jewel of the South?
Soup, just lapping it up.
You're almost there. Maybe you need just a little bit more.
Hey, you!
Let's go!
He won't go anywhere.
I'm gonna cut you into... No, you
You
should
Shit!
paper
This is bad. I'll crush you, you parasite! Come on! Who's there?
Looking for a fight? Get away! I don't want to die. Now look, over here. Oh, this. Maybe there's a way to reach it.
Life.
Can't have gone far.
Where is she?
I'll buy you rum if you find this chopper.
I'll find you, you know. You don't stand a chance anyway. Wherever you
Where is she, damn it?
Cross one house. Come on. We'll get your ass. Where are you?
Damn it!
Don't you know who's looking for you?
It's no use. Go next time.
This time I'll get you!
Catch this, little birdie.
Aim at the head.
I lost her.
Know you're here somewhere. We're everywhere. You can't hide from us.
No sign of her.
Holy shit!
Found anything? The howler you killed was a friend of mine. That's for spilling howler blood, you slag. Serves you right for killing one of mine.
I don't have time for games.
What?
Paolo had a mummified hand?
That's your last mistake. Think you look tough? Huh?
I don't feel safe. But his phone with this city. I'm gonna be the first to show him what's what.
Out on speed.
Good riddance. Paolo's been brought down. A dead heretic. Oh, it's over then. With Paolo down, the Howlers are finished.
Today, if this is true, we have chosen path.
No way!
A stream of untruth. The echoes of... Heathen or no, you have done us a good deed. And for that, we are all grateful.
The Howlers are finished!
Please stop!
You stand accused of actions forbidden by the teaching.
With that thug out of action, the Howlers will scatter.
Overseer. Cowards, brother. But we
Paolo's been taken off the board.
Paolo? This is unexpected. Do you have any idea the good you've done? With Paolo out of the way, I've got big plans for Karnaca.
I've heard about you and your ambitions, Vice Overseer Byrne. But for me, this was a means to an end. Does the Abbey remember its friends?
Yes, we do. And our enemies. What is it you want?
I need to get into Aramis Stilton's home.
Now that's a curious thing to want. There's something very wrong with Stilton's house. It's actually a great concern to me.
I need to know what happened there. Help me, and you'll benefit again.
Thanks to the Duke, we've lost our proper place here in Karnaca. And we've been fighting just to hold the streets against the heretic Paolo. But you shut him down for me. And for that, I'll give you what you want.
I'm listening.
Interrogating one of the Howlers, we learned that some of them knew how to open up the Jindosh lock and to enter Aramis Stilton's home. Probably just Paolo and a trusted few. What you're looking for is probably connected to why the Duke had Karen Jindosh seal up Stilton's home.
All right, then. This might be the most worthwhile visit I've ever paid to the Abbey. I'll remember your help, Vice Overseer Byrne.
As will I, my masked friend. Take our friend here away. I hope you find what you're looking for. Stilton's house is cursed. No good comes from putting aside the strictures. Only madness and death. Remember that.
What's the matter with you? What happened here? See what I know an agent of the outsider when I see one.
Here, brother. Let me fix it.
I can't stand you, Abby hypocrites!
Karnaca doesn't need your sermons over. Keep trying.
Oh, I can't see shit.
My sister says you can be anywhere in the city. Sure, why Stilton's house needs to be shut up tight like this. But what do you think? Can you crack it? Give me a minute. Durante knows how to get in here. Paolo had him feeding old Stilton or watching him. I was gonna pay him off for the secret, but Durante got beaten down by the overseers and taken away.
I don't even understand what this is. I don't see any seams.
Jimmy's sister says it's a gimmick, like he weren't a real locksmith who made it.
No, this was built by Karen Jindosh. Scary smart. Use a...
So can you open it? Or maybe just solve it?
No, I can't do either. It's a lock designed by a man who creates machines that kill people. You can keep your money. I'm not touching it.
Never mind. Maybe another time.
Or not. Let's go.
It worked. The information was correct. Time is an odd thing. Growing up, I was excited about what the years might hold. About the empire I'd someday rule. I recall childhood moments, with my mother on her throne, and my father, a figure of mystery. I remember the rat plague, my mother's murder, and all that happened at the Hound Pits pub. Now this. I just want to put an end to Delilah's life, and get my father back. This house holds Delilah's secrets. That's strange. I feel drained by this place.
I know you think I don't belong here.
Could that be Stilton?
They drop food for me.
Aramis
in
Stilton?
and out, like the wind. I think.
3 years ago, something inside Aramis Stilton snapped like a cheap lock. A part of him and a part of this house never left that evening. The Duke's inner circle are still gathered here, setting their grand plan into motion. Delilah's plan. And a part of Aramis Stilton is always here, still breaking. The Void is not exactly a place, and it's much older and stranger than you could ever know. It watches you from within. And at the heart of Stilton's house, the Void is leaking through a pinprick left behind by Delilah's little trick. Even magic is perverted here, and things don't work like they should. Take this. Imagine it's a kind of timepiece. Go and watch the Duke and Delilah. See for yourself what they did.
By the Void.
Your guests are waiting in the study.
The Duke is...
The Duke is paying the Howlers to drop food for Stilton.
Beloved, coming back.
Honestly, why does Stilton even bother trying to impress people like the Duke and
I'm going to call for
help.
When no one keeps the rooms clean and dry, a house goes to rot.
don't care what...
Leave me alone! What's going on here?
Stilton's acting... Just staring at nothing.
I don't watch the outsiders, Harry.
Hey, listen.
Stilton's home was quite nice before whatever happened.
But the deer had faces.
I'll be damned!
What?
She won't go far!
What's going on here? She can't escape! I'm not going anywhere!
Damn it!
Screw you for that! It's you. Me now. Find any... Yeah.
Oh, hi.
This is the night that things went bad for you, Stilton.
Brianna,
There's the
Ashworth
notebook.
knocking the Duke up too. All this talk of the... Boy,
Corvo always said, no survivors is the surest way. By killing Stilton, I changed the past. But what will be different? Things seem to be the worst here. The two times are overlapping now, somehow.
It's time to begin. Where's Stilton? I should never have kept him on just because he and my father were... close.
What we're about to attempt has never been done. It's beyond my understanding, and certainly beyond yours. If anyone has any doubts, set them aside now.
This defies rational understanding. It's the frayed edge where natural philosophy crosses over into something else.
Yes, I can feel it. We risk madness.
All of you! Delilah is your rightful empress! You owe her this!
Delilah's stronger than before. The Duke and I have heard her voice, whispering to us. And now it's time. So take your positions. Focus on the void behind the world. You can feel her power, can't you?
By the stars. This is more exciting than any orgy I've ever attended. Do it now!
Here, returned from the cold, from forever.
She lives.
How curious. It seems to have worked.
My spirit is safe now, inside this thing. Luca, you must lock it away.
I thought we'd lost you.
Brianna, Luca, I will never abandon you. Wait. You are hidden, but I know who you are. I know when you are. You've come to watch me return, and someday I'll come for you.
Focus on the void.
Look around you. A crumbling island at the very edges of the void. But this one is special. It's the place where my throat was cut 4,000 years ago. This is where my life ended, and where it began again. It's where they made me.
This part of the void feels older.
Right up until the end, I thought I'd find a way to escape. I fought, but the rooms only cut my skin, so I went limp. And then the knife touched my throat, and I knew I'd waited too long. The blood ran out, and I became a god. Now you know Delilah's secret. At the end of her days, she drifted through the void and should have been lost forever. But her will and cunning are second to none. She found this place, the island in the void where I became what I am. It changed her, and she discovered a way to draw from it, tapping into the power here. Delilah is a part of me now, and I don't like it. You have to give Delilah credit. She tore out a piece of herself and hid it away, inside a thing made of bones. She's made herself immortal. If you want to kill Delilah, you're going to have to find her spirit and give it back to her. Reaching it won't be easy, but what comes after that might be the hardest thing you will ever have to do.
The world contains more mysteries than I imagined. Now to meet up with Sokolov again at the skiff, after a very strange day.
Some of the streets is closed, owing to the blood flies.
You looking for work? Yeah, me too.
Stay here. I'll just check what that was.
Huh?
End of the road for you.
Will ya? You... No! I'm back here hard. You aren't going anywhere. Take this! No use running!
The Duke will get what's coming to him, Megan. Leaders run.
You're back.
Are you ready to leave? The dust is wreaking havoc on my throat.
Yes. I paid a visit to Paolo and the Howlers, and I've been to Stilton's house. We can go. Duke Luca Abel tore down the old palace in Karnaca and built himself a new one. A monument to his ego. Whether he knows it's coming or not, I'm here to make him pay for everything he's done. I'm going to show him what happens to those who turn traitor to the Empire. After tonight, the Duke will either be dead or deposed, depending on how this plays out. Whatever happens to Serkonos in the aftermath is his fault. Not mine. I've got to get inside, take care of the Duke, and find a way to steal Delilah's soul.
Can you feel it? This is my last night. Soon.
Living in a palace and sucking the marrow out of the same people who built it. Are you ready for this?
I hope I've been of some help to you. It's good to feel useful. Here, near the end of my time.
Ready to visit the Duke?
All right, let's go.
At the palace.
Stuff comes in. It's got to get where it's going. That's why they call it the black market. Can't just sit here. Too much chance a Grand Guard catches on to us, or maybe more is coming up.
Holy shit!
What was that? Did you hear that?
Damn you! Over at the shop. Been running protection for black market shops for years here in Karnaca and over at Colorado. So there's basically no risk.
What's your friend's name?
That's a secret. These guys deal with me and nobody else. Job security. Are you coming tonight?
Nah, not this time. My brother-in-law tried to get me to sign on with a mining crew. No way I'm dying down in a hole.
By decree of the Duke, from this date forward, no one can live within the structure that is
You were given ample warning. You should have relocated, sir.
I think I just saw something.
Grenade?
This is the kind of luck I have, guarding a blasted windmill.
No! Someone shut off the wall of light?
I just got the answer about my transfer inland. Relocation denied.
Look on the bright side. The pay is better here than anywhere else, and we get to do the job how we see fit. Nobody's pestering us before.
There's another spirit here. beyond its cage of flesh.
Get ready to pay, Duke of Bell.
No, not at all. But how do you know which one is the Duke?
Do you know who's assigned to protect the Duke's quarters tonight?
Nope. As long as it's not me, I don't care. It was never any fun.
I'm not sure who's worse, the Duke or his body double. One's half likely to have you flogged for looking at him wrong.
So let's see. What was it?
Pretending to sign papers.
Hey, bad move! You little shit!
Your soft life is over, decoy.
You don't look so disappointed. It's not about merit. The inner circle is packed with the Duke's pets.
Whatever you need. I can't help you.
Leave me alone!
What's going on here?
Guards, hold on!
You need help?
What was that?
Need some help over here.
What? I'm coming!
Come back here!
You hide! You won't get away! You aren't going anywhere.
They're gonna pay for his death! I wonder who that
Hello? Anybody? Make you search the whole place? I don't have time for that.
What else in the ground?
Be careful! The murderer could be anywhere!
The machine is switching out a switch.
It seems the Duke has some of the Jindosh clockwork soldiers.
Combat Protocol 8. Let's have a look. If the head is detached, identify the
Finish this!
Let's see what you... His criminal profile.
How did you do that?
Must be nice to be on the Duke's payroll.
Hey, you! Come here!
You're so
How
dead!
these went to the... She's wounded! Let's finish her!
What was...
No offer to bow or kiss my hand.
I could say the same.
A mystery. Let's have it.
Listen, I think you're the Duke's body double. You can't have any love for... Your soft life is over, decoy.
Shot. Something unsavory going on. I'm getting good and drunk after this.
Don't look so disappointed.
Make a note. Remove this.
Leave me alone!
What's going on here?
No.
Someone!
What's happening now? What's going on here?
Huh? Let's have a look.
Well,
What was that?
It's fake now. Search playback. The machine
I think I heard something.
Who's there?
There's a
Think you're
price
being
to pay
quiet?
for the way we've been living.
That's why you don't get invited to half the parties I attend. Such gloomy thoughts. Did I imagine?
What?
You're a disgrace to your country, Duke of Bell. I bet this opens the Duke's vault.
Twingy back.
The machine should be down in the center of detection state.
What's going on here?
Two more months, she says.
It seems the Duke has some of the Jindosh Clockwork soldiers.
Why lost?
Let's see what Duke of Bell keeps hidden away in here. This must be the Duke's vault.
This is it. Release me from...
I wonder if it was even really alive. There. Now to wait.
You survived the... So, is that it? The fall of Karnaca?
Duke of Bell is dead. Long live whatever comes next.
Back to the dreadful whale, then, and on toward Dunwall.
Yes, at long last. To take back the throne and find a way to save my father.
Ready, then?
Let's set out.
All right. As you want.
My life story changed when an assassin named Dowd drove a sword through my mother's chest. Now I'm coming home with the same purpose in mind. Was this what Dowd felt? Planning the approach, wondering how it would feel to kill an empress? Whatever grand scheme you've got underway now, Delilah, you were smart when you stole this place from me. You knew who among my people to corrupt, and you took away my strongest ally. My father. But you didn't know me. You only saw a sheltered princess. You never thought I'd fight back.
Another odd turn in my life. Witness to powerful figures and the bodies piled around them. Remarkable what Delilah's accomplished. Megan is waiting for you on the deck outside. She's...
Killers in back alleys. Killers... Hey, there you are.
Megan, I'm taking the skiff. I want to go to Dunwall Tower alone.
All right. Do you know how you're going to kill Delilah? If you leave her alive, she'll come for you sooner or later.
I'll do whatever's necessary. No one takes what's mine.
Just make sure you don't hesitate. Delilah's dangerous. Delilah's a mad dog. She tore out a piece of her soul to get her way. What else do you need to hear?
I could never trust you, with all you know. If old Samuel could see me now.
world does 3 times fall. Come, maiden, mistress, mouse and hand. Come, fish your father, and when. Once a king.
That's a shame.
You, come talk to me. Look at all this. It tells a story, but there's more. I don't have much time left, stranger. I saw the High Overseer fall. All is lost. Leave this place.
The Abbey assaulted the tower?
Somehow we were overcome. Not just Delilah's sorcerers and their gravehounds, but mechanical men. Automated soldiers. The ancient music was useless against them.
Rest now. But know that I'm going to end Delilah's reign. I swear it.
At death's door, I smell the corruption of the void upon you. A heretic against a heretic. Laughable. The world is doomed.
Faye says Delilah's up in the throne.
If Delilah's in the throne room, I can use the elevator to reach her. I'll have to reach the security room to restore electricity to the tower and get the elevator working.
Using the chapel as a studio, mixing pigments where those fools used to preach their nonsense. But she moved to the throne.
The machine has completed another full instruction set.
With the power on, I can take the elevator to the throne room.
Burning grease on the air, sister. Could this be our mistress? Awakening the tower machinery.
Idling. Commence lens refocus. Displayback indicates some detection without certainty.
Why is the electricity running again? Like mice in a snake's burrow.
I adore the sound they make hitting bottom. So delicate, so fine.
The old woman we pushed off the roof.
Like this code light. Huh?
Oh! What's going on?
What?
You will take me back and die at my hands. Arms black as polished onyx as he marked her flesh. My flesh. I have the tower and the throne, but all the little toadies ran away or died. I conquered an empire of cowards.
What has Delilah done to my throne?
There you are, sweet niece. You stuck a few people with that sword. You think that matters? Playing hide and seek, are we? This is why you could not save your throne or your father.
Now we can be together again, Emily.
The rats have done work. Feed on your guts tonight.
Dear niece, you've brought me back my spirit.
Follow me, dear Emily, and see how I will reshape all.
So this is the world she dreams about.
So naive, dear Emily.
Rusty wire, poacher skin. Why shouldn't my people love their empress?
All that was taken from me. In return, I will take back.
You come back to me at my moment of glory!
An empire only needs one empress, Delilah. Father?
Emily, what happened?
Let's sit down. I'll explain it all.
After facing a powerful supernatural enemy, the Empress and her royal protector saw a ferocious ally in the Abbey of the Everyman, who at long last began to enforce unrestrained righteousness across Serkonos. In Dunwall, with the death of Delilah Copperspoon, her coven lost its power and was smashed, their disastrous coup brought to an end. The rightful Empress once again seized her throne, and so it was that Emily the Vengeful rooted out the last of those who had betrayed her and ruled over her empire with her legendary father, Corvo Attano, standing by her side. In his day, Anton Sokolov lit the fires of industry, starting a great consuming blaze at the heart of the empire. He saw his machines used for war and oppression, watching the powerful crush those beneath them. Leaving Dunwall for the last time, he turned to the cold north, his energy spent at last, only an echo of the man he'd aspired to be.
On the sands of sweet Serkonos did we bathe in the sun, sharing grapes from Pulero.
Why do we celebrate?
cast you in cold marble. No!
Sweet girl, over time you'll come to love me. Perhaps someday you'll see me as the mother you lost. But until then, you'll be kept out of trouble.
I'll lock Lady Emily in her chambers, then I'll bring her to Cauldron Prison until her trial. My father lost it all when I was a boy, so now I wear this uniform, and I send 20-year-olds out to patrol the rose gardens instead of drinking with the men from the shooting club.
Captain Ramsey, I heard shouting. Lady Emily, what happened?
That'll be all, Captain Mayhew.
No!
So that's the Royal Protector's fancy weapon. What kind of sword folds in half? There's a legend in the Tower Guard about the Empress's last resort, a safe room inside your chambers holding enough gold to buy a good-sized island. They say that this ring is one of the only 2 keys to exist.
What happened? Alexei. The throne room. Father. Nothing I can do alone. I need to get out of here.
Sir, how long is it going to take, Captain Ramsey? Hold your horses, Corporal. Dial.
Huh? How many times have I looked at that skyline? It feels like everything just changed. Delilah is some sort of witch. How is it?
Emily. Where's the Royal Protector?
There's a coup underway. My father is... he's imprisoned, for lack of a better word.
You've got to get out of the tower. Through your safe room. There was a captain earlier today, down at the docks, looking for the Royal Protector. Find her. Get out of Dunwall.
Alexei, I'm sorry. I need my signet ring. This won't open without my ring. Ramsey has it. These bastards are working with Ramsey and the Duke of Serkonos.
I could really go for a whiskey or something.
Traitors.
Throne room blocked off. We should have the time we need. Just stay here and stall anyone who comes by. I'll be back when I've searched the royal chambers, assuming I don't accidentally lock myself in this damn safe room.
We'll cover for you if anyone from the Duke's party returns. This is exciting. Everything's changing.
Yes, the natural order is reasserting itself. The Ramseys once hosted the king and queen of...
Huh?
Huh. Nothing then. Yeah, it's gonna be honest.
Damn it, I need to pee.
This won't leave my hand again. Anton Sokolov made this lock. I spent so many nights in here after the rat plague. Now you've got what you wanted, Ramsey. The Imperial Suite atop Dunwall Tower. Stay put until this is all set straight, Ramsey. Enjoy the rations and well water, sleeping next to a fortune. The Crown Killer must be connected to all this, with the Duke and Delilah. The reserves won't help against Delilah, even if I had a way to carry it all out of here. I have a feeling I'll need these. Until I understand this, I have to go into hiding. I should make my way to the docks. I've got to get out of Dunwall. Somehow Delilah turned my father to stone. I will find a way to undo it.
Attention, Dunwall citizens.
Spread
You're not fit for the watch uniform.
Sink or swim. There's no way to turn back now.
I need to find a ship.
Attention Dunwall citizens.
That's Emily Caldwell! Coins for that cat lab?
Traitorous dog.
This won't take long!
This shirt reeks. I gotta get a spare uniform.
Attention Dunwall citizens.
That's Emily Caldwell!
I don't want to die.
What I wouldn't give for a bottle of pear soda.
Attention Dunwall citizens. As of today, Delilah Caldwin is our new empress. All hail Delilah, first of her name.
Further, the former Empress, Emily Caldwin, is now wanted for treason. Any of you found harboring Emily Caldwin will be fined and arrested.
People of Dunwall, stay in your homes. You're advised to stay indoors during this time of unrest.
Oh, something stinks around here. Not my job to clean it up.
One night in the Bonnie House, one night.
So it's a coup. The Caldwins have finally fallen. Never thought I'd see the day.
It seems so. And even the legendary Corvo Atano couldn't stop it.
There's money to be made on this, mark my words.
You seem chuffed and happy. What if it all goes to pieces? Sometimes these things end with people like us face down on an executioner's block.
I'll be... Shh. We shouldn't be talking about this.
Until later, then.
I'll get the cigars tomorrow.
Road is blocked by order of the City Watch.
Locked? What am I supposed to do now?
I've got to get away. I should talk to the captain of that ship.
If I can't get through, that's it for my shop. The entire month will be ruined.
Trust me, you don't want to be out on the streets right now. Move along.
The city is crawling with the Duke's men. the land agent to reinspect the...
Road is blocked by order of the City Watch.
Locked? What am I supposed to do now?
I've got to get away. I should talk to the captain of that ship. The city is crawling with the Duke's men.
The entire month will be ruined.
Trust me, you don't want to be out on the streets right now. Move along. I hope they accept my transfer. I've got to get over to one of the other districts.
People of Dunwall, aiding a fugitive is now punishable by death. Aid the City Watch in this time of transition.
Business done here in Dunwall.
Ah, the Hatter Gang. Also ready to profit from times of turmoil.
Something's...
So, there's some kind of shitstorm happening here in Dunwall. The old man's been Lady, you want to hear what I've got to say. I guarantee it. Lady Emily, you won't get far with that face. Stamped on half the coins in the city.
There's a coup underway, and I'm being blamed for the Crown Killer murders. I don't care what my face looks like.
My name's Megan Foster. I work with an old ally of yours, Anton Sokolov. We learned something.
Yes, I'm ready. Am I still aboard Megan's ship? Feels odd. What is this place? Where am I?
Empress Emily Caldwell.
No. Whatever you're offering, I can make my own way.
Another surprise. So be it.
All the stories, they're true.
Know you. Do you remember?
Who is Delilah really? How could she? I don't understand.
There's no one quite like Delilah. I watched her pull herself up from blood and filth, until she was in a position to steal from the wisest scholars in the Empire. Survival and ambition, art and magic, with a cunning that makes fawning sycophants of those around her, all of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower. Delilah's playing the long game. She took all the abuse the world could deal out, and now she has a crown. But I'll let you in on a secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
When I was 10 years old, bored with my lessons, I dreamed about sword fighting and sailing the ocean. Now I'm realizing that the world is stranger than I ever imagined. Turned on its head, but I'm dealing with it the best I can. When you look at the great jeweled map at Dunwall Tower, Karnaca is the southernmost port in the Empire. A fat, red ruby. That's how I always thought of it. Up close, the ocean and strange